Hi folks, Julie here. Just wanted to follow up with my last video on human trafficking. I went to the Human Trafficking Summit, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm Julie. And I always tell everybody before I get started with a video, I live in the home with my mom, my daughter, my granddaughter, and 2 crazy chihuahuas. And they're sleeping right now, but the baby could wake up at any time. I fell asleep and then I got up and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning now, I think, and no, 3:45, get close enough to 4, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I said, let me do these videos because everybody's been asking why I haven't made any videos lately. I do videos on, obviously, education of child advocacy, because I am a guardian ad litem for the state of Florida volunteer. So I'm all about educating people about issues for children, abuse, neglect, trafficking, and all of that, and I want to educate people. So I also do travel videos, inspirational videos. I sell Avon. I do Avon videos, and I do Temu videos because I'm a shopaholic. But hey, what can I say? This is a follow-up to my human trafficking one, because I told you about this in the end of my video. I went to the Human Trafficking Summit, and one of the booths there had fact sheets about the different drugs. So if you have not seen the human trafficking video that I just did, this is the end of January 2024. Definitely watch it. It's got some hard to hear stuff, but it's how to keep your children safe from online predators. So is one of the topics in there. So please make sure to watch that video. So I'm gonna do this very quickly because I'm hoping I can get this all in before my battery goes totally out. Okay, these are going to be facts that I'm reading off the fact sheets that they had at one of the tables to stop at during the Human Trafficking Summit. So this is what every parent should know. Marijuana, the facts. 1 in 6 teens who use marijuana become addicted. Okay? IQ drops 8 points. Check their brain. Marijuana affects the developing brain, leading to an average of an 8-point decrease in IQ in adults who use marijuana as teens. 10 times or higher potency. Edibles such as cookies and candy made from THC concentrates are typically 10 times more potent than traditional joints. That comes from the Poison Control Office. Marijuana use is up, perception of harm is down. As perception of harm decreases, teen marijuana use increases. Short-term memory problems. Marijuana can cause short-term memory problems which can last for days or weeks. Easy to conceal. Marijuana can be odorless and used in vaping pens. School performance. A teen that uses marijuana is much more likely to report failing grades. Marijuana increases the risk of psychosis and is associated with chronic psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia. Make no mistake, marijuana is still a dangerous drug. The FDA has not recognized or approved the marijuana plant as medicine. And for more information, go to www.drugabuse.gov. And this is what the sheet looks like. And I just read to you off that sheet. Now, the next one is what you should know, heroin, the facts. I want to show you this. I don't know if you can see that. This is a normal brain over here. This is a brain on heroin. So look at that, normal on heroin. Okay, heroin enters the brain rapidly, making it highly addictive, both psychologically and physically. Signs of use include track marks on arms, scratches and sores on face and body, slowed or slurred speech, impaired mental function, slowed breathing, glazed expression, mood swings, poor appetite, alternating drowsiness, wakefulness on the nod. Short-term effects of heroin. Central, you got euphoria, alternately alert, and drowsy state. The mouth, there's going to be dryness. Skin is going to be warm and flushing. Respiratory, slowed breathing. Muscular, it has a weakness. Get the facts. Heroin affects your brain, it affects your body, it is highly addictive, it is an illegal drug, and it can kill you. Signs of withdrawal include abdominal cramps, muscle and bone pain, kicking movements, runny nose and eyes, insomnia, vomiting, chills, sweating, dilated pupils, and restlessness. Long-term effects of heroin and the central system: addiction, tolerance, and dependence. Circulatory, collapsed veins. Heart is infection of heart lining and valves. Respiratory, can cause pneumonia. Liver, it causes decreased function in it. And systematic abscesses. Did you know IV heroin use increases your risk of developing HIV and hepatitis C? Heroin use has more than doubled nationwide in the past decade. 4.8 million people have used heroin at some point in their life. Street heroin usually contains toxic additives and chemicals that clog blood vessels, leading to more severe problems. Signs of overdose include shallow breathing, clammy skin, seizures, weak pulse, pinpoint pupils, bluish skin, fingernails or lips, and coma. Again, all this information you can find on www.drugabuse.org. That's the pamphlet on that. Oh, I wish I could show you this in, but this is from the Drug Enforcement Administration, and there's an emoji drug code decoded, and these are common emoji codes. And this reference guide is intended for parents, caregivers, educators, and other influencers. A better sense of how emojis are being used in conjunction with illegal drugs. Fake prescription pills, commonly laced with deadly fentanyl and methamphetamine, are often sold on social media and e-commerce platforms, making them available to anyone with a smartphone. So, I wish, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see these, but this is, let me start up here. You can pause your video and look at them. But those are the different emojis they use for drugs. Let's see if you might can stop the video and increase it, because I obviously can't read those to you. But that's, oh, I wish I could read that to you. Let me see if it has it does not have a web address with this on it. Pooey. But it came from the Drug Enforcement Administration, so they might have one on their page. But know that, and know that there's emojis also for sex trafficking. I'd love to get a copy of this. If I can find one, I will share it with y'all too and show you the picture. E-cigarettes and vaping. Some people don't consider it a drug, some people do. It comes in many different forms. Let's see. I want to show you this. It's got the little graphic here, photo. And I'm hoping that y'all can blow it up or see it online or see it on the video and look at it. Let's see, what's it say? So it has ammonia in it, same thing as toilet cleaner. Nicotine. Toluene, that's an industrial solvent. Hexamine, that's a barbecue lighter. Stearic acid, candle wax. Candium, which is in batteries. Butane, which is in lighter fluid. Acetic acid, which is in vinegar. Methane, which is in sewer gas. It's so small I can't see it. Arsenic, which is poison. carbon monoxide, methanol, which is a rocket fuel. Electronic devices heat a liquid and produce an aerosol. And this is what an e-cigarette is, okay? They contain many harmful chemicals and heavy metals like formaldehyde, benzene, diacetyl, nickel, and tin. They may contain nicotine, which is an addictive drug. They can explode, causing serious injury. A recent study showed that teens who have used e-cigarettes by the time they start the 9th grade are more likely than others to start smoking traditional cigarettes and other tobacco products within the next year. Some vape juices come in tempting flavors to entice youth to use. Nicotine can train the brain to be more easily addicted to other drugs. Youth risks. Nicotine can harm the parts of the brain that controls attention, learning, mood, and impulse control. Did you know vaping is illegal for anyone under the age of 21 according to the federal law and many state and local laws? The 21 age limit applies to all tobacco and nicotine products. Not all vapes are alike. Some contain nicotine salts that make the nicotine more readily absorbed into the bloodstream. Some contain flavored liquids. Some contain THC, the addictive drug in marijuana. And some look like everyday items. Lung health. It links to chronic lung disease and asthma. Secondhand vapor may affect someone else's lungs. It can raise your blood pressure and heart rate, and it can change the artery walls so that they become stiffer and less elastic. And again, we can find these on www.drugabuse.gov. Okay, now we're going to go on to cocaine facts. Cocaine affects your brain. Cocaine affects your body. Cocaine affects your emotions. Cocaine is addictive. Cocaine can kill you. Cocaine addiction is treatable. What does cocaine do? Cocaine is a powerful nervous system stimulant that increases feelings of euphoria, anxiety, and restlessness are also frequent. Using high doses of cocaine can lead to panic attacks, psychotic symptoms such as paranoia, hallucinations and delusions, erratic, bizarre, and sometimes violent behavior. Cocaine also makes the heart beat faster and raises blood pressure and body temperature. Slang words for cocaine: coke, flake, coca, toot, snow, blow, and crack. Fast facts. How long does cocaine stay in your system? Urine, 1 to 162 hours. Saliva, 5 to 10 days. Blood, about an hour. Hair, indefinitely, even after washing. Side effects of chronic use of cocaine. The brain. There's an increased risk of strokes, reduced attention, insatiable hunger, insomnia or hypersomnia, lethargy. Throat. Soreness, hoarse voice. Lungs. Hemoplex, bronchospasm, dyspnea, dyspnea. Sorry, y'all, I'm not good with these medical terms. Infiltrates, and this is so small it's very hard to read. Infiltrates, eosinophilia, chest pain, and asthma. Systematic. It can cause fever and eosinophilia. I just said that on the other one. Nose. Rhinorrhea, which is discharge. Teeth. Bruxism, which is abrasion. Heart, increased risk of infection, and skin. Purus. Sorry guys, I cannot pronounce these words. I'm so sorry. What are the long-term effects of cocaine? When they're snorting it, there's a loss of smell, nosebleeds, frequent runny nose, and problems with swallowing. With smoking it, there's cough, asthma, respiratory distress, and higher risk of infections like pneumonia. Consuming by mouth, severe bowel decay from reduced blood flow, and needle injection, higher risk for contracting HIV, hepatitis C, and other bloodborne diseases, skin or soft tissue infections, or scarring or collapsed veins. How can you get treatment for addiction? Behavioral therapy may be used to treat cocaine addiction. Examples include cognitive behavioral theory, contingency management or motivational incentives, therapeutic communities, drug-free residences, community-based recovery groups such as 12-step programs. The bottom line on cocaine is illegal, cocaine is addictive, cocaine is dangerous. Talk to someone you trust, a family member, a friend, a doctor, or another source, and seek help. It could save your life. And this is what this sheet looks like. And the last one is a public safety alert on fentanyl. Fentanyl kills. I'm sorry, this table keeps moving. The state of Florida, which is the state I live in, folks, is responding to an increase of fentanyl overdoses, and all Floridians are advised to remain vigilant of current public risks. Signs of an overdose: small, constricted, pinpoint pupils, falling asleep or losing consciousness, slow, weak, or not breathing, choking or gurgling sounds, cold and or clammy skin, discolored skin, especially lips and nails, and a limp body. Where to find naloxone? I'm not sure what that is. If you or your organization are interested in obtaining or managing naloxone for the community, please visit isavelfl.com. I don't know what that is. That might be something like Narcan. What to do if you think that you see somebody having a fentanyl reaction, or that's having a fentanyl overdose. Call 911 immediately, and this answers my question. Administer Naloxone if available. Try to keep the person awake and breathing. Lay the person on their side to prevent choking, and stay with the person until emergency assistance arrives. Fentanyl is up to 100 times more potent than morphine. So this has a little code on it in case you might be able to use that to get this information. So that are all the drug facts that I have for y'all today. These are things that I got at our Human Trafficking Summit. Sorry that I couldn't say a lot of those terms. Those medical terms really get me, and it's time to go back to sleep. So I thank you all for listening. Be watching for more videos. I don't know why I did the drug facts, other than I feel that they need to be done. But as a child advocate, I think that every parent should know these facts about the different drugs, because a lot of people think that marijuana is harmless, and I don't think it's harmless. I don't think there's any way that at this point we can stop people from using it, but I think it's a gateway drug, and when people can't get high enough, and I know people say that's not correct, but I think that when people can't get high enough, they're going to switch to the other drugs that can help them get that high. And it really does affect your brain, and it can cause problems. So I just want to say that about marijuana, because I know a lot of people think that it's unharmful. You know, most people nowadays, it's hard to hire people that aren't on marijuana, at least. I remember my boss telling me years ago And I'm like, those people are clearly on marijuana, and I know they smoked marijuana before. One, they smell like it, and two, their eyes are all red and they're high or whatever. And my boss said, well, if I were to fire everybody who smoked marijuana, you and I'd be the only ones left working here. That's sad. But that's the state the world is in. But another reason I shared these facts is a lot of kids who have been trafficked, and my last video was on trafficking. A lot of them, that's how their traffickers get them. They get them addicted to drugs, and then they don't know how to get out of the drug abuse. So, you know, I think that was the tie-in for this video. So I thank you for watching this video. If it has helped you, please let me know. Helped you make aware of the facts. My goal is to educate people. The only way we're gonna have an impact and help with the problem of trafficking and child abuse is to educate people, and that's my goal in doing these videos, is to educate everybody. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.